Hi, I'm Chef Ramos.
And I'm Chef Ramos.
And you're watching
Recipes for Life.
Now, Recipe for Life is more than just cooking. It's about having a guide to your life and understanding how food plays a major role in it. As a single mother and woman in the food industry, I've struggled with no hope, no desire, and no passion. But I've always realized that there could be more.
As a queer female, I struggled with who I am, who to turn to, covering myself up with makeup, and just not being honest with myself.
But we realized that happiness can be found utilizing the 5 F's.
Faith,
Fitness,
family,
food,
and finances.
I became a chef because as a woman that was a domestic violence survivor, I had no money. I had to lean on my God-given talent, my heritage, and my passion for cooking from the soul.
And I became a chef because watching my mom so passionately cooking at a young age, I knew that that's exactly where I wanted to be. So come along as we share why food impacts, guides, and heals our journey through life.
Family dinner has always been a staple for us. It's our time to reconnect, re-engage, and come together as a unit. No matter where we are, every Wednesday, we come back home. And sometimes it's just to cook as a chef, or sometimes it's to recreate memories. And that's what we're doing today. We invited our family along to create our family vacation to Greece.
So join us as we prepare shakshuka, a tomato vegetable egg dish, along with an herb-crusted lamb chop with a chimichurri, a cucumber tzatziki, and to wash it all down, a cucumber and lychee cocktail. Not only inspired by our trip to Greece, but also by my girlfriend Jade.
Okay, why did you have to say it like that?
It's because you told me to spice it up.
All right, let's get cooking.
Let's get cooking.
One of our fondest experiences in Greece was on the Mediterranean on this private boat. Do you remember that, T?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
We had this captain slash chef. He was just
One-man band.
He was a one-man band. And we had this dish, which was just phenomenal. It was this tomato-based dish that garlic, and it had zucchini and tomato.
Robust and hearty.
Just amazing. And we could not figure out what it was called. So I asked our tour guide, I said, Mia, what is this dish? And she said, it's shakshuka. I think for the next week or so, I'm running around the whole place saying, shakshuka, shakshuka, shakshuka. Do you remember that? Well, that's what we're creating today. And we're gonna pair it with the lamb. So I'm gonna let Tiana go ahead and start cutting up vegetables while I start preparing the herb crust that is gonna go on the lamb. The herb crust is nothing more than a simple herb pesto. A little bit of herbs, some garlic, some Parmesan cheese, put in a blender. I'm gonna get to chopping, and I'll let you tell what you're gonna be chopping, huh?
Well, before I even get to chopping, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna nicely char some bread in our skillet so that can sit nicely, so I can use that pan and use it for our saute of the vegetables. So I have my bread over here, I have some olive oil, the pan's nice and hot. We're gonna get to charring. So I'm gonna quickly start charring my bread. My pan's nice and hot over here. We're just gonna place it. We really want to get all the layers of this dish when it comes to the bread, when it comes to the tomatoes and everything like that. So this is what the charring of the bread is for, to get it nice and warmed up. Oh yeah, it's looking really, really good here.
That looks really good. And what was so good was that egg that just ran right over that crusty bread. Do you remember that?
I definitely remember that for sure.
Yeah, the only thing was all the bread we had to eat while we were in Greece. I felt like I kept gaining weight.
See, you gained it, but I lost it with all the walking.
And it came all to me, baby. All right here. Oh, that looks really, really good. People are really gonna enjoy that. Now, you're gonna put any garlic or anything after it? Maybe run some garlic right on it, or we're not gonna need it because we got all the garlic in the shakshuka.
That's right. We want everything to be nice and balanced, not too overpowering.
Oh, okay, that sounds good. So how many pieces of bread do we think we're gonna cook? I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we're doing here, you know?
1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
5 and 6 and give me some more, right?
How's it going?
Yeah, I know. I got it like that. All right, so bring it right over.
Yep.
So now that she's got the bread nice and charred, I'm gonna start working on the marinade for the lamb. And I'm not gonna do any type of fine chopping here because we're gonna put this all in the processor and it's just gonna go. So I'm gonna put my garlic cloves right in a bowl. I'm gonna do a fine chop. Tiana, you gonna start chopping your vegetables for your shakshuka?
Hey, you the boss here.
Don't keep looking at me. You gotta get
I'm
busy,
admiring
girl.
your beauty.
Oh, I am beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We have some peppers here. We have a little summer squash, some zucchini. Dicing those little red onion.
Yeah, get that all diced. Now I've got my herbs in the bowl with some garlic. I'm gonna add some Parmesan cheese to this, not too much. And the herbs that I have, pretty much, I have everything from oregano, some spring onions, some garlic, some thyme, some cilantro, basil, just basic, literally a basic herb crust for my lamb. And now I'm gonna go over and start putting it in a processor with a little bit of olive oil. And I'm just gonna get these herbs right in here. This is gonna make such a great marinade. I'm not gonna overfill this, even though I should, because the more marinade, the better. We're just gonna put that in there. We'll put a little bit of crushed red pepper right in here. I like it a little spicy. I'm gonna add some olive oil. We'll start off. So now that I have my herb base, I am just going to quickly take that and I am going to marinate it all over this lamb.
Wow, that smells so good already.
There is nothing like having some fresh garlic and herbs. Then I'll just add my hands. Nothing says better than getting it messy with your hands, right?
Oh yeah.
Work it, right?
Work.
Work, right? That's how we're doing it. We're getting it in. Look at that. Now that I've got this herb crust rocking on this lamb, I'm just gonna use a little bit of Aunt's seasoning. She's got 13 different seasonings, 14 now that my hand's all up in it. And we are gonna just work it right all over this lamb. Now that really smells good.
Oh yeah.
All right, T, it's all you now.
All right. So we're gonna start out by cutting these vegetables. I have onion here. We're gonna chop it up. Gonna peel that skin back. Besides all the chopping of the vegetables, this is the hardest part. Otherwise, this dish is a 20-minute dish. Super easy, cheap for families.
And that's where the finance portion of this comes in. This dish is relatively inexpensive. You could actually feed a whole family of 4 for under $4. Very cheap. You use your basic onion, you have your pepper, you want to add some chorizo. Basically what this dish is about is, Americans call it eggs purgatory.
Or Ramos ranchero.
Ramos rancheros. This is the Greek version of this dish. You can add chorizo to it. You could add some chicken. If you wanted to do it a more vegan-based dish, you could add some oyster mushrooms. Relatively anything can go in this dish, and it'll always be good.
I'm a big meat eater, and to have this dish with no meat at all, just by itself,
you didn't even recognize. It was so good. It was. So while you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting up this cucumber while you're doing that.
That's for the tzatziki, right?
And this is gonna be for the tzatziki.
Now you know I need that cucumber juice.
Yeah, woo woo. We get to have a cocktail. which that is what I'm excited about. Give me a cocktail any day, right? So I'm just going to be grinding up this while I watch you chop those vegetables. And then hopefully somebody is going to help me squeeze it out. Huh, honey?
Got it.
So I am just grinding this up. We are going to squeeze out all of the water in this. This is going to be great for our tzatziki. And we're going to add some fresh dill, and we're going to add some oregano to it. Some EVOO and some lemon and lime juice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that dish looks really good.
Yep. Doesn't have to be a specific chop, just a nice rough. They're gonna all cook down in the shakshuka anyway, and they're just gonna give it more of an in-depth flavor.
So what was your favorite thing about this dish?
When I saw the captain take his shirt off and put on the apron, he switched roles.
Then you knew he was
ready.
He was ready.
He was ready for the game.
He was like, let's get it in. Yeah, I did appreciate that.
I knew the food was gonna be good.
Yeah, there's nothing like someone that just rolls their sleeves up and gets it in. All right, I think we have enough cucumber. What do you think?
I think that's perfect.
Yeah, I don't think you had a choice in that one. So what you're gonna do is you are going to squeeze that and leave all the liquid, and then we're going to I'm gonna get you a bowl. So you can go ahead and put the dried cucumber right on that. Now make sure that you use your gloves and make sure that you squeeze everything dry. We just want that liquid for that cocktail, right, T?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
For that cucumber lychee.
Well, thank you for chopping up my vegetables for my chimichurri. I truly appreciate that. I'm gonna go ahead and get a little bowl for it, or a little plate actually. I'm gonna use this one, and I will take it right here, ma'am. That looks.
Need more than this?
That is divine. Thank you very much. Make sure you get all that liquid out. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze away. Do it just like you did it in Greece.
All right. Last but not least, we're gonna add some tomatoes.
And I'll take some too and do some chopping with you. Now, what was so amazing about when we were in Greece was we had this chef, this woman, they took us to this island, right, T? And in this island, we had this cooking class. Jade, you did such a good job cooking. And while we were there, we actually learned how to make all of these dishes from scratch. And I learned how to make tzatziki. And Mike learned how to squeeze cucumbers very well. He did a great job. Right, T? And that's when Tiana made this most amazing cocktail. Right, T? That cocktail was phenomenal.
I did. We went and picked apricots fresh out of the tree. But if you don't like apricots, you know, lychees work. If you don't like cucumber juice, mango juice, coconut water, you can change this cocktail up any way you like it. Anyway. Personally, I love lychee, and it's one of my favorite fruits, so that's what I'm going to go with today. And I love the freshness of cucumbers, and I think they're going to pair so well together. So why not, right?
And what was absolutely amazing was the ouzo. I didn't think I was going to like ouzo.
Oh, the ouzo.
Oh, the ouzo. And then, you know, the fact that we are doing our take and adding the lychee and then adding, you know, the gin from Catoctin Creek. Everything is local. We try to support our own right here in Virginia and our family, right? So we are using on seasonings. We're using Virginia local cutting boards and Catoctin Creek. We are using Walsh. Oh, don't forget Walsh Family Winery. We are going to have some wine later. That's going to be good. So I have my diced vegetables here for my chimichurri. I have some tomato. I have some onion, I have some pepper. Tiana's gonna give me some garlic in a few. I'm gonna add my EVOO, and I am going to use some of Ann's special sauce. That's what I'm gonna be using right in here. You can smell the chipotle. Smell the spice, smell the chili. Smells divine. I think that's about it. Ann, what you think?
Oh, it's good.
More? Less?
No, it's perfect.
All right. So that's what I'm going to be adding. And I've got my olive oil here. And I'm just going to be adding some of that. Tiana's going to be giving me a little bit of her garlic right in there. I'll take some whenever you're ready.
Just want to give it a nice fine dice.
But while I do that, I'm going to go grab some more herbs, huh? This lamb smells so amazing. It is calling out my name.
I'm going to add some of your garlic.
It's say my name, say my name. That's what that lamb is saying to me. Say my name.
That's what the lamb's saying to you?
Yes, it is. Say my name, say my name. I can't sing, but it is singing to me.
Girl, you might just need to stick to your day job.
I am. I'm cooking. I'm doing my day job. So now now that I got my herbs, my onions, peppers, and garlics, I'm gonna add my spices to this. Tiana, if you cut me some lemon and lime and squeeze it right in here.
Absolutely.
And I'm using fleur de sel. You can use whatever you choose to use. Basic salt and pepper. I'm doing a pinch of harissa in there.
A whole lemon or half?
Half lemon and half lime, girl.
Right.
We can make this as however you want. You can change it up if you want more of a citrus flavor going on to it. I'm just grinding a little bit of salt in here.
I'm going to continue chopping up my garlic. I'm going to get the pan nice and hot because we're ready to cook, and we'll be right back.
Now my pan is steaming. I think it is ready for that lamb. We're going to go ahead and start putting it in. That pesto smells amazing, the garlic.
And my pan's actually hot as well. We're going to start off putting a little extra virgin olive oil in the pan. We have a smorgasbord of vegetables here: summer squash, zucchini, tomatoes, peppers, red onions. We're going to actually go ahead and we're going to dump it right in our pot.
Doesn't that smell good? Now, this is smelling like heaven. It is good.
And it just looks so pretty in the pot. It just makes you ready to dive in and eat with the green, the yellow, the orange, the purple. It's a perfect combination of food.
Oh yeah, and it's hearty. That's what I love about it.
Especially hearty.
It is hearty.
It makes you feel full, even though it's such a healthy dish.
Yeah, you don't even need the
So healthy.
Now, look at that. Look at that crust on that lamb. And we're just getting a nice little crust on it, and we're gonna end up finishing it right in the oven. Smells so good. Why do you always have to show off with that flip?
It's because I'm the chef.
Listen, she gets it from her mama. The only thing is I don't know how to flip.
I was gonna say, can you do that?
No. No, I can't do it.
We're gonna always season throughout every part, so I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. I'm gonna add a little bit of Ann's Das Good seasoning. The taters, to be exact, just because not only is it for potatoes, but it's for vegetables, any other side dish, to give it that oomph that you really, really need.
That zing, that's what
That boom, boom, bam, baby.
boom, boom, bam, 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 boom, boom, bam. That's how we're doing it, girl.
And just a little bit of pepper.
I'm so excited about this dish. And you know, I wish Ashley was here. Ashley is my daughter, and she loves lamb. She is the young one in the family, and she loves when Tiana makes some lamb. I think everybody loves when Tiana cooks, right? Walsh Family Winery is one of the best wineries. It's, you know,
We
local.
always do their private chef dinners.
We do their private chef dinners there. They always take care of us. They make sure that we have ample wine for our dishes and for our tummies. Oh man, see, that looks so good.
And it smells good too. We got a nice, at a high heat right now. We want them to get nice and sauteed before we add our crushed tomatoes over here and tomato paste to create that sauce.
I am so excited about this lamb. How many chops do you think you can eat, T, when it comes to lamb?
The question is how many is going to be left over?
I don't think any. Don't throw it in. I am going to enjoy. The problem, the only thing that I hate about lamb is there's not enough meat. I could eat like 10 of them.
Easily
eat like 10 of them. And look at that pesto that we made is forming a nice crust.
Oh, I can smell it. It smells so delicious.
Oh my God, it is smelling Listen, you need some smell-o-vision up in here. You need smell-o-vision. Smell-o-vision is where it's at. Look, can you get some? Can you get some? If you could smell what's up in this kitchen, huh? Okay, Rock, yes, I took your line for 5 minutes. It's okay, I could borrow it. All right, we almost at the tail end. So what you got going on, T?
So right now, I'm actually gonna go ahead and add a little bit of my tomato paste. Just one nice big hearty scoop. It's gonna create the sauce for our shakshuka. I'm gonna also add in our crushed tomatoes here. Any kind works, whatever you guys prefer. This one's not too crushed, nice and chunky, just because we want the layers.
Wow, now that is such a pretty dish. Look at that.
Beautiful. We're gonna also add in the garlic. We didn't want to add it too soon because we didn't want it to burn.
Now that lamb is divine, and your vegetables look oh so scrumptious. Now I'm gonna just pull these lamb chops right out, and I'm gonna let them go in the oven for about a few minutes. Now, with these lamb chops, it's completely up to you. If you like it well, you'll cook it a little bit longer. If you like your lamb chops medium, you'll go in about maybe another 5 minutes or so. Just like that.
Ooh.
And we're gonna put that in. Put my burner off, and cause they say you don't cook with what you don't drink. Hook a mama up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I need me a glass too, girl.
Are we gonna cheers to this? Go ahead and splash it in, and then let's get out. Oh
Just
yeah.
a nice little half a cup.
Just a nice little pull, a taste. We're getting a taste in there, T.
Well, cheers to good cooking, that's for sure.
Cheers to good cooking. And good drinking.
Now what we're gonna do is add also a half a cup of this broth.
And that's bone broth, so it is rich in flavor.
Give this a nice good stir.
Look at that. Now that looks amazing. Now how long do you think that needs to cook, T?
Maybe about 5 to 10 minutes. We want to get it nice and thick because that tomato paste is in there. Those tomatoes are gonna break down, and it's essentially gonna create its own tomato sauce.
And then we're just gonna top it with those eggs
and steam them right up to make it poached,
and it's gonna be nice and runny. That looks good.
Oh yes.
All right, so now we're back over here. You are gonna make this cocktail. I'm gonna make this tzatziki. We are about at the finish line. So we just poured ourselves a nice glass of that Walsh Family Winery.
We did.
Now I know you guys want some Walsh Family Winery, so may I do the liberties?
You may.
You may. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. All right, I'm gonna let you guys have a little sip. Give you a little bit. Give you a little bit in here. And T, will you do the honors on that side, please?
Absolutely.
Now, local winery right outside of Purcellville. Amazing. You can smell that lamb, can't you? It's gonna go so well. So let's say some cheers before we continue any further.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right, sip up. That's how we do it.
So tell me
Family
about
dinner.
this tzatziki, Mom.
All right. So we squeeze out all that juice for that cocktail. And I'm just going to go ahead and add my cucumber right in there. Make it look so pretty.
Ooh, yes.
Now I've got the cucumber in there. I am going to add some lemon juice. T, would you like to do me the honors while you're doing that and go ahead and chop that up for me?
Sure.
Squeeze in some lemon juice. We're going to add some olive oil right in there. I'm getting every bit of it out. When we made this dish the first time, I could not believe how easy it was. And it was so good. We picked the herbs from scratch, right out of her garden. And it just, everything tastes. That was the one thing I think I loved about Greece. Don't you think, Tiana? Was that everything was so fresh. The ingredients was all so fresh, so flavorful, right?
Hence is why I don't know why you didn't lose no weight.
I didn't lose weight because all of that bread. That bread was ridiculous. And French fries. I've never eaten so many potatoes in my life.
That is true.
They had potatoes on everything. Potato, what was it? Potato spread, potato French fries, potato dumplings, potato. Everything was potato. So that's why I didn't lose weight. The food, amazing, because it had some of my favorite things. Who cannot resist fresh bread, right?
It was always fresh, bro.
Everything was fresh. Everything was fresh. That was the one thing I loved about Greece. Everything was fresh and it was good. So we're just adding a little bit of salt in here. We're going to add some pepper. And we're going to add a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to add some orange zest. That's going to be my little take on it. And then we're going to mix. And then our tzatziki is done. So then, Tiana, you can start your little cocktail.
I actually think my shakshuka is ready for the eggs.
Okay. So give us a minute and we'll go and get the eggs done.
So the trick for this is I like to add the egg into the spoon, dip it in, and leave it. Now all we're gonna do is we're gonna add the lid on top for about 10 minutes to get the eggs nicely poached, and that's it. And now the lamb is also ready, so we're gonna take that out as well. Oh, yeah. All right, so now to hitting home run, we're gonna do our cucumber and lychee simple syrup cocktail.
This is my favorite part. I'm so excited about this, T.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off by adding all of our cucumber juice, which we used from our tzatziki. We're gonna go ahead, cut some lemon and cut some lime. Give it a good squeeze. And we want all the citrus.
That looks so good. And I'm just gonna get you a spoon while you're doing all of that. Getting ready for it.
We're gonna add our limoncello ouzo, which came from Greece. And this is 80% proof. So don't wanna add too much.
Just to give a taste.
Then we're gonna go in with our gin.
Ooh, from Concocting Creek, a distillery right out of Purcellville. Yes, Lord.
Now to go in with our simple syrup, we have our lychee here.
We're just gonna add that.
I'm just gonna cut it up here. So we are gonna add the juices into here, but we're gonna add the lychee to the pot with some sugar to create a simple syrup. And then that'll be perfect time to check our eggs because they should be ready.
I'm so excited about this cocktail. I'm excited about all cocktails. Oh, you using that juice too?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna be a good cocktail. Thanks, Jade. I love your inspiration.
So we're gonna go ahead, take our lychee to this pot to create our simple syrup.
So good.
So I have my water here for a simple syrup. It's just 1 part water to the same part of sugar. So we have a half a cup of water to a half a cup of sugar. We're gonna go ahead, add our sugar. You do not wanna let it boil for too long. We're gonna also add our lychee. Give a nice stir. And you wanna only let it boil for about 1 to 2 minutes. And that's it.
I am so excited about this moment.
So am I. It looks delicious already.
Okay, let's go. Let's see how it turned out. Ooh, yes, girl.
Yes.
Now, do I get to do a happy dance once I taste it?
Once you taste it.
Once you taste it. Okay, so let's add some garnish.
So add a little chopped green to it.
Yes, girl.
What do you think about some feta cheese?
Yes, and I love how in Greece they kept it on the block so that you knew that it was fresh. Look at that. Yes. Just put that all over. You know, cheese makes everything a little bit better, don't you agree?
Oh yes, I'm a big cheese lover.
Oh, yes. All right, so while you did that, I am going to take this lamb and I am just going to put it right here on the cutting board. It is ready. We're doing this family style. So family style means we are just going to be savages. We are going to eat it right off the cutting board. We are going to grab it. The family's going to take their plates and they're going to look at that au jus. Look at that juice that is in there. I am so excited about this meal. I said I was going to eat 10 of these things. I really am. All right. T, you want to grab that chimichurri and just douse it, baby. Douse it.
I'm just so memorized right now.
I know. We don't want nothing in the way of that lamb. Go ahead, girl. Yes. Now that, if that doesn't look good, no, it looks good. There's no ifs, no ands, no but about that. That is what it's supposed to be about. Look at that. That, and then we're just gonna take a little bit of that tzatziki and put it right here on the board so people can just grab it. You know that makes you want to dance, girl.
I do. Now my simple syrup should be nice and cool.
No, mama gotta make everything a little pretty. We just want to make it a little pretty.
I'm gonna add some sparkling water to give it a little bubbly.
Yes. And then a little bit of that ice. Yes. Okay, I am a happy camper here. And ta-da!
Bon appetito, bitch.
That's right. That's how we're supposed to have it. Yeah. Mama knows best, right? Okay, we know best. We know best.
We know best.
We know best. I got it. Okay, we know best. All right, you guys ready to dig in? All right, let's do this. Family style. So who's ready to try some, guys? All right.
Me twice.
We've got Tiana's strupachata. Shakshuka. Yeah, I'm always messing up that name. We got to figure out from Mia why I keep pronouncing this wrong.
Saying what I said.
Like hookah, shakshuka.
Whatever.
Want some lamb on?
Absolutely, yes.
That's really good.
Now don't forget the crusty bread. Come on, bring your plates. Bring your plates.
Please.
Yeah. Wait. Oh yeah. Don't wait. That's all you want? All right, come on, Jay.
Test it on.
Family style is how we do it.
Ooh,
Look at
Want
that.
some lamb?
I'm jealous, please.
Oh yeah. Dishes provided by SRS and Fortessa out in Loudoun County. Loudoun County. All right. Come on. Oh yeah. Ready? Oh yeah. Now that
Who's that for?
deserves a drink.
Yeah.
I've been waiting.
Uh-oh, now Tiana. Yeah, that's perfect.
This arms.
No, I want a flower. Flower.
You want a flower? I'll give you a flower.
You are
Wait, there you go. Now you have the flower.
flower child.
Yeah, you want a flower too? We're gonna give you a flower.
yeah.
But we gave flowers for everybody. Look at that. We got all the pretty flowers. Come on. We're gonna make this all so pretty. A flower for everybody. I'm coming around you, T. Flower for everybody.
Sure.
It's our flower child.
Oh, wait. Don't forget your mama after you give her. Now this is what family dinner is about. It's about sharing. It's about memories and it's about plenty of drinks. Yes, girl. Wait, what about you, honey?
Oh, she didn't forget.
Oh, she didn't forget. Look, mama gonna give you a flower because you mama's baby. You mama's flower child. All right, we ready?
All right, flower power.
Come on,
Cheers.
flower child, cheers.
Looks delicious.
All right.
Absolutely delicious.
Yes, Tiana. Now
Yes,
that
it
is a cocktail. I could do that all day.
Simple syrup, cucumber juice, lychee, soda water.
Yes. You can taste everything and the flour. Oh, and don't forget your little touch of sugar. Her touch of sugar.
Oh, the simple syrup.
Oh yes. And we don't forget the Catoctin Creek gin.
Yeah.
Oh, that gin added. You could taste all the juniper berries in it. Perfect.
Somebody tell me how this food is.
Oh, wait. I gotta eat the egg. I never tried it.
Listen. T, we can't go without us. We gotta try a little sample.
I don't know, I'm
We-
over here looking for my
Yeah, I
plate.
know. We looking for our plate. They also, right? We savages. We savages. Come on. We gonna cheers to this?
Oh.
Wow, that's delicious.
Happy dance.
It's delicious.
Wait, we gotta try with the tzatziki. One more time, T.
I forgot the
That's gonna be
It's
mama's
so
portion.
buttery.
And you can taste all the herbs. Go ahead. Well, we gotta go with that tzatziki. Let's go. That's your piece right there.
Put a little bit on here, Mom.
Don't mind if I do. This is what it's about right here. Now listen, people. She not saying this because she know I'm gonna bust her butt if she don't like it. That's some good stuff right there.
That's some good stuff.
That's some good stuff right there.
That's good.
You know what? We're gonna go for some crusty bread.
Yes.
I'll give you a little piece. I take a piece. Are we ready? Look at that. Right up in there. A little bit of that egg.
Tiana, make sure you save all the bones for on, please.
All right. We're about to go in.
The flavor. So in depth, so rich.
You could taste the vegetables. You could taste the herbs.
Which is not a bad thing about tasting vegetables.
I'm gonna tell you in this dish, you would not miss meat at all. Rich tomato flavor, robust. The bread gives it that crunch. Everything. It's just perfect. So I think we did good today, don't you think, Tiana?
I do.
You know, this meal was more than just cooking. It was a recipe for life.
It really was.
Think about it. We hit the food because I am happy. Yes.
We hit the finances on this, $20 max.
Cheap. You can go, if you don't want to do lamb, you can always go with chicken. You can, the chimichurri, easy to make. This
Easy
is
to
vegetables that are in your kitchen every day.
Healthy.
Yes. You don't want to use zucchini, you can use mushroom.
Spinach.
Anything.
Anything you want.
This is great. And we've hit fitness, healthy.
Yes, it was
Except
very
for the
healthy.
bread, except for the bread, except for the bread. Except for the bread. And we hit faith, because what?
Because my faith was up in this pot.
That's right. That's right. Her faith was up in this pot, and girl, and you did good. Lord, you did good.
I did.
Yes, you did. I'm very proud of you. So, we hit everything on this dish, and I want to say that I hope you guys enjoyed being here with us.
Yes.
Because not only are we mama and daughter,
What do we call each other, Mom? Dream Team!
we want to take a quick thank you for our sponsors today. We have on with our seasoning.
The That's Good, That's Hot Sauce.
Yes.
We have the Walsh family.
The Walsh Family Vineyards. Amazing. Walsh Family
Amazing.
Vineyards. We have Catoctin Creek. They did justice on this cocktail.
They did.
And we could not do it without our plating setup from SRS and Fontesta. Listen, we use them almost every day.
With our private chef events and catering.
Almost every day. Everything we do. Everything. And one more thing. We want to talk about that cutting board. That cutting board was phenomenal. Look at it. Local wood. Look how pretty it was.
Yes, beautiful.
Listen, we want to thank everyone. Follow us on our Facebook, facebook.com, Flirted Cuisine Cooking.
Yep. Also on Instagram, we have Flirted Cuisine _DMV and also Chef Tiana Ramos _.
And we look forward to seeing you again.
That's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote.